Hello folks, this is Acha from InspiredToRise.com, and today we have the Intex Aqua View smartphone here with us for a detailed unboxing and hands-on review of the same. So guys, without wasting much time, let's begin. So guys, this is what the box for the Intex Aqua View looks like. We have a grey colored model of this smartphone over here, and the price for this one is 8,990 rupees, which is around 9,000 rupees only, and it supports 4G VoLTE and has a 5-inch HD display, 2.5D curved glass display on this one. Let's see what else do you get inside the box. Inside the box we get warranty card, documentation, etc. You get a nice hard silicone cover and another user manual, etc. And you get a earbud style earphone and the cable and the USB adapter. That's it. The phone comes with a 5-inch HD display, as we already told you about, 720p display, and has a fingerprint sensor on the home button, which can be seen over here, which can be hard pressed to unlock this screen. And it's an overall good functionality, and the fingerprint sensor was good when we tested it. And on the bottom we have the speaker grill and the micro USB port along with a small hole for the microphone. And on the back you have the camera, which is an 8 megapixel camera and comes with flash. You have the Intex branding and has a very nice shiny glossy finish. Inside you have a 2200 mAh battery and dual SIM slots along with a micro SD expandable storage. Expansion is supported up to 32 gigabytes. That's good enough. The phone does look sturdy enough. The build quality, etc. is decent for the price range, and when you look at the phone, it does remind you somewhat of the Nexus 6P from the back, but still it's good. In terms of design, on the right hand side we have the power button and the volume rocker for this smartphone. Nice placement, and the display, 2.5D curved display, is quite visible and it's easy to touch on it. And the touch sensitivity also was decent enough. It comes with the MediaTek MT6735 chipset, quad core chipset, and comes with 2 gigs of RAM, and you get onboard storage of 16 gigabyte. Overall, it's decent specifications, not too much out of the box and not too powerful for this price range, but still decent enough. And it comes with the bare sensors required for the VR experience. Not too many sensors, but the sensors which are accelerometer, proximity, and other gyroscope sensors. The score was 22,107 on the AnTuTu benchmark, which is a below average score, and the same was the case for the quadrant standard benchmark. The scores were indicative of the fact that the MT6735 is definitely an old chipset, not a highly performing chipset, but still the smartphone gets the job done. And you can see the Geekbench 3 scores also were indicative of this fact itself. Nina Mark II also 49.9 frames per second, which is an indicative of the fact that it is not a really high performing smartphone. This is the EYELET VR cardboard for this smartphone, and it has that magnetic button which presses against the screen when you press it, and it is required for setting up the focus point, etc. It is a decent one, and it supports the latest formats as specified by Google Cardboard version 2, which was unveiled at the latest Google I/O. So it works with almost all of the applications supported by Google Cardboard, and that's a ton of applications. And the good thing about this cardboard is that it supports phone from up to around 4.7 inches to up to 6 inches. The experience also was decent enough, though there was some pixelation in this VR experience, but this is the cheapest that you can get a nice starting VR experience at this price point, and it supports almost any smartphone, and it comes bundled with this smartphone itself, so that's something good. The back camera on this one is an 8 megapixel rear autofocus camera with LED flash, and the front camera is a 5 megapixel front camera. The pictures that we took were okay, they were not too much out of this world, but the color saturation was nice on this one, but still the sharpness at some points was lacking, and that's a complaint for this smartphone. But when the lighting condition was good, then some of the shots that we took were quite good, and it is the case with almost every smartphone camera these days that in low light they fail to perform that good. And this smartphone camera did perform nicely. The selfies also were decent, though the sharpness was little bit missing at some points. With the HDR mode turned on, we could salvage quite some details in many of our shots, as could be seen. Overall, it's an okay smartphone, and we have uploaded other samples also which you can check on our channel. And when we played small games, it was absolutely playable. But when we tried to play Asphalt 8 on this one, we found out that there was some major lag, and when you played the game in really high settings, the game was not that much enjoyable. So that's why we didn't include the footage. And apart from that, when you look at the user interface itself, it's quite vanilla Android. There's almost no modification done on it. That is something appreciable, and there are few pre-installed applications which you can always uninstall, so that's something good about the smartphone. It comes with Android 5.1, not the latest version, but still okay enough for this chipset and this processor choice. And you can explore the cardboard application. You can use the cardboard camera to capture nice pictures of overall surroundings around you and then view them using the Google Cardboard supported EYELET VR headset which you have. So it is nice to capture whole views around you, and this functionality is something which is quite desirable. The fingerprint sensor on this smartphone was nice, though it required a lot of time in setting it up. You have to press it around 16 times to register your whole fingerprint, but when we tested it, it worked flawlessly around 9 out of 10 times. The one time that it didn't work was because of the fact that you have to press the physical button, the home button, in order to register the fingerprint. So that's the point, that in case you don't press it correctly, it won't open up. But still, the fingerprint sensor did work fine, and it's good for a smartphone at this price range. The build, the design, everything on the smartphone is decent enough. For a price of around 9,000 rupees, this smartphone does deliver you a decent VR experience and a okay camera, okay performance. Though nothing on this one is too extraordinary, but the overall package is something which is quite desirable. So guys, this was it for the Intex Aqua View smartphones unboxing and hands-on review. In case you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Aitan Ajha from InspiredToRise.com signing off folks. Stay inspired to rise.